It's the 30-day Noobie improvement journey. We are on day 4 and we are practicing our AR aim. So on today's journey we are practicing the AR aim in the creative map that we used in day 3 for the shotgun, and we've got the buildings over there, the enemies that we had and the zombie spawns that we used last time, and I've just added this shooting gallery here which we're just going to use for some close-up basic AR aiming, and we're going to move back as we go. So we're starting off here and we're just going to start with standing still while we aim, and we're just using the right stick. I'm playing on controller on a PS4. We're using the right stick here to just aim between the enemies here on the gallery, and then we're just going to make it harder as we go. So the aim of this day is just to get better at our AR aim, and if you've seen any of the other videos you know my aim is awful, but it has been getting better, and even though we're only at day 4, my games have been improving, my positioning have been improving as well, and overall I've been getting better. So it's just you know, if you're interested in getting better, perhaps try what I'm doing, follow the day 1, 2, 3 and today's day 4, so give that a go and see if you're getting any better. So when we've done a bit of practice on the shooting gallery, it's just a case of moving across to where our enemies are set up over here. Now these have all got various weapons and are set up to shoot at close range, medium or long range. It's just to practice being able to shoot at various distances. Now obviously some of these won't engage on me if I'm not close enough, some of them will engage quite quickly from further away, and the idea of that was just to give me various pressures and some being shot at from various areas which I'm not ready for or not expecting, and this is just to get more realistic game situation for me. And I've been doing this a little bit over well, I'm spending about an hour in total on this shooting practice, so not huge amounts of time, but certainly enough to try to get better. And this is practicing shooting the shotgun and then converting straight to the AR, and I've been killed so many times using this method where someone's just shotgun me and straight away sprayed me down with the AR, and so I just want to practice being able to get better at that as well. So this is where to practice, and I know again a lot of these won't engage on me, but it's still practicing to start with, and then we'll get better as we go. So these are that's obviously one that's got long range set up on me, and they're going to be shooting down, and I'm trying to get my aim right so I'm pre-emptying the shot and then appearing over the top to then shoot from there. So something that we're practicing in shotguns practice, and we're remembering to be aiming at head height as best we can to try and get maximum damage on each of our shots. And then we're moving on to practicing with the zombies, and again shotgun into AR is what we're aiming for here, and trying to get the headshots in as well to try to get the most out of this practice. And then to make it harder, we can get both zombie spawns to activate so that we're getting attacked by even more, to put ourselves into more pressure. And I think this will be helpful when we get into a game and needing to play under pressure, and I think that will be quite useful because quite often I do panic, and this has really been quite handy actually, just practicing like this and realising that yeah, if you stay calm you can be a lot better at your aim and still manoeuvre and be ready for the next fight. So we're moving into the building here to again practice it in a game sort of setup. So this is where some of these fights are going to be within games, and makes sense to practice. Now I keep on jumping when I shoot, which is getting quite annoying because I end up missing lots more shots because I'm jumping at the same time. So I need to stop doing that, but so far we're certainly feeling as though we're getting better of using the shotgun into the AR, and this has been really helpful just practicing like this. So if you haven't seen any of the other days, then you'll remember that we do an hour's worth of practice with the particular focus point, and then we go into a team rumble to practice team rumble games to get more practice in with the focus point that we've been learning. So I'll be trying to do in the team rumble, I'll be trying to play using shotgun and then straight into an AR with that as the focus point, and then after a team rumble game I will do the same as all the other days, where I'll go into 10 solo games to try to win my first solo game. So do let me know if you've been following any of this, and if you've tried any of it. I think there's a lot of benefit in looking over your games and trying to practice and get better. And this is a long range shot, just trying to shoot all the enemies that we had before, and this is unusually accurate for me. I'm not normally anywhere near as accurate as this, so a particularly good day for me, and useful to take this forward into a team rumble game and see if we can get that first solo win and try and beat my maximum kills in a solo game of 3. So I'm aiming to try and get at least 4, and that is the aim. And like all the other days in the journey, I'll be leaving at the end some tips and tricks that I found useful in this journey, and a lot of them will be basic, but things to remember, and I think I have kind of reminded myself of the basics before trying to get too clever, and that has been quite useful. So this is game 1 of the 10 solo games. Still obviously making silly mistakes like that, but got a good shotgun shot on the player there, but obviously didn't manage to finish him off. So this is day 2. Again, this is a silly move. I decided to try and throw a grenade for some reason, which is something I need to stop doing because I've been doing that in previous games and it's never really worked. This game 3 was actually a very good game. I think that was my first kill there, but I think I managed to get a second one just here, and nicely snuck around the corner there, and then this was my 3rd kill. So I felt like I was on track for beating my 3 kill record, and I saw this guy down here and decided to challenge him, but I got the high ground here, which was a good start, but he built up, I believe, over me pretty quickly, and I didn't defend as well as I should have, and he finished me off pretty quickly, so it wasn't to be this time. But game 4 was another chance, and managed to defend myself quite well, and the shotgun aim practice from day 4 paid off there and here as well. So predicted those shots pretty well, so I was really pleased with that. So game 4, this guy snuck into the box and finished me off. So improvement all the time. That was a shotgun into AR, so that was useful as well. And this one was too far away for a shotgun, so we went straight in with the AR, and that's 2 kills straight off there. And typically didn't quite manage to get out the storm in time, so I'm not sure whether because we're in chapter 2 season 1, seems like the storm is either giving more damage, because I don't remember getting caught out in a storm as much as I have done since season change to chapter 2, but let me know what you think, whether you think that the storm is giving more damage or not. But game 8 we've got to, and that's 2 kills straight off there. I don't know, seems to be a couple of silly people coming into Slurpy Swamp, because there's been a few that haven't really been focused or in the zone. They've been stood around, and so normally that's me, so it's quite nice to actually play and get some kills that I would normally be the one that gets killed. Still making some silly mistakes like in that in game 9, but some nice shots in game 10 here. I was quite pleased with these. I don't normally do this well in some of the games, so certainly progress being made, and I feel like I'm been improving. Certainly it's only day 4, and the improvements have been amazing actually. And each day I'm only really practicing for an hour, then in Team Rumble, and then playing 10 solo games. So it's not masses of time investment, but certainly improvements. Again there, game 10, got caught in the storm. And as usual, at the end of each day, I'll leave you with the tips I found useful in my practice, and I hope it helps you. And if you found any value in this video, please do consider liking the page, subscribing and following me. This is a new channel and it'd be great if you could support me. Okay, thanks very much. Bye.